there, good afternoon. My name is Baba Tando and I have the latest in the world of sports. Let's begin with the senior national team, the Black Stars, as they will begin a non-residential camping today ahead of their triple-header assignments beginning June. Head coach Kwesi Appiah named quite a surprising 30-man squad, a move former defender Augustine Ahimful feels could have been better. Coach Kwesi Appiah dropped about 11 regular players of the Black Stars and offered debut call-ups to some 11 players. Goalkeeper Razak Brahma, midfielders Mubarak Wakaso and Emmanuel Ajiman Bidu, and winger Christian Achu are conspicuously missing from the 30-man squad, while mention acting Zestish left back Lumo Agbenyenu, Turkey-based Isaac Saki, Kingsley Safo of Swedish side Sirius, and Nakbreda winger Thomas Ajipon are among the debutants. Goalkeeper Adam Larson Karase, who missed out on the recent AFCON due to injury, has also been invited. Jeria Kamenko, Qatar-based Rashid Sumaila, and Columbus crew midfielder Mohamed Abu, who all never played under immediate past Ghana coach Avram Grant, have also been called up. Augustine Ahimful, who is a scout and a former defender of the Black Stars, opines that Kwesi Appiah could have called fewer than 30 players.
In between the Ethiopia match, we have 2 weeks to go and play. And the boys are on holidays, so I don't think we are going to camp them throughout. I think after the Ethiopia match, they will have the luxury of the space to go and visit their families and then come back, regroup, and then go to US. I would have loved that he calls fewer numbers to camp for the Ethiopia match because it's an international qualifier and the rest are friendly matches. And then invite those for those friendly matches, the new ones that we all want to see play. I would have loved to see them in those friendly matches. So, but he is the coach, so I have to leave him to. Because to have 30 players for one match, it's on the higher side.
So now 10 new players, 7 local players. That's the way to go, right?
Yeah, 10 new players, I don't know, but we have some local guys in there. So we expect that those who are going to come on board will give their maximum best.
But on the players, the regular players that were dropped, is he a sign of Kwesi Appiah, as we've already known of him trying to build a team, or he feels that these are guys that have been there, so let me do away with them and bring in new players?
Ethiopia is a good team, but they are not Cameroon. Neither are they Egypt. And so I believe he wants to bring on board new players to see if they can fit in going forward. So it is actually not an issue not to invite some regular players, as you stated, the likes of Wakasu and Ajiman Bedu and the rest, because they have been there. He knows how or what they can do at any given time. What he needed to do is to have the luxury of watching new players to see if given the opportunity can play. So I don't see that as an issue.
The Black Stars will start their non-residential training at the Accra Sports Stadium later today. Coach Kwesi Appiah is taking charge of the team for the very first time in his second stint at the helm. Ghana play Ethiopia in the 2019 AFCON qualifier on June 11. They then face Mexico on June 28 and wrap up their triple-header assignment with the USA on July 1 in 2 FIFA international friendlies. Okay, so let's move away from the national team, that's the Black Stars, to the Ghana Premier League, as 2 of the GPO clubs will suffer from the imminent closure of the Accra Sports Stadium for renovation works. Youth and Sports Minister officially announced last Saturday that the venue, which serves as home grounds to Accra Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics, will be giving a facelift to be fit for purpose. What this means is that Hearts and Olympics must find temporary grounds for their home matches, but it looks like they do not have a plan, especially Giants Hearts of Oak, who are 106 years old. Here is a member of the board, Frank Nelson Iwokolo, who tells Joy News that his club intends to do what his club intends to do when the renovation starts in June.
Well, I think we have equally heard the news. Practically, I think I was at the SWAG awards ceremony where the minister made the statement and it became an open statement. Yes, that's where we honor our home matches. For us, it's going to bring a little bit of problem. But the only good thing about it is that, if you must have understood the minister, he said that it will be done in phases. So we are waiting to see how the phase will be, to see how it will affect our team. But for now, the minister has not come out to say that it's going to be tomorrow. Though they said June. June is 2 days ahead of us. So we are waiting to see how they are going to face it and see the next step for us to take as a club. Definitely will affect us, because if the Accra Stadium is closed down, the options open for us are very limited in terms of where we're going to play. There's no stadium here in Accra. Ukusu will be our home match. People are talking about going to Canredo stuff. That is not the stadium. We will always park where Accra folk will use. It has happened to us before, and we saw ourselves playing maybe places like Cape Coast and every other thing. So, but let's get to that stage. When we get to that stage, I believe we'll be able to find a solution to that. For now, we don't have our own park where we could say that we are going back to our own ground to be and play. So, and by the standard of the league, we cannot play in any park. So it must be ones that those has been accredited and then that have been accepted. So that's what we are going to look for. But I'm sure that we'll resolve that issue. It's not going to be a very big issue. I'm sure the minister will consider the league that is ongoing, and then before any other issues are taken into consideration.
Very interesting, because Hearts of Folk are the oldest existing football club in Ghana, 106 years old, and for all their achievements, they do not even have their own home grounds, their permanent home grounds, you know, to play their home matches on. So we'll see how things unfold when the renovation of the Accra Sports Stadium starts rolling out in June, which is just about 24 hours away, according to the Youth and Sports Minister, Isaac Isiama. That will do it for your sport for now, but there's more on the sports page of myjoyonline.com. We're tweeting live on the handle Joy Sports GH. On Facebook, find us. The address is Joy Sports. Tweet at me personally at Baba Tando. Good afternoon.